There's another trend now. Started in Europe. A woman in Spain did it first, put it on TikTok. She's getting married, so some brides are doing this. They usually wear their hair down, but they're wearing their hair up for the wedding. And so they feel like their ears protrude too much, and they have their makeup artist super glue their ears right to their hair. I saw a video of it.
No, I've seen it too. He's right.
And they super glue the ears right to the...
They pin them back?
Yeah. And,
like a Cocker Spaniel?
Mm-hmm. And then, and you can... It's a big difference. You can't really see the ears at all straight on. And then they use some sort of solution, to make the glue stop binding after the wedding, after the reception.
That nail polish remover, right?
Yeah,
acetate.
Exactly. So they put the acetate on there the next morning or whatever, and then your ears pop back out the way they're supposed to be. Doctors are warning, don't glue your ears to your head.
What if you've done that every single time you've been with your now husband? When he finally sees you for the first time.
Yeah.
Your ears pop out.
Your ears pop out.
Tony, you're a mess. I can't marry you.
It's different about you. Oh, your ears are popped out. Yeah, they're doing it.
It's
true.
Biggie, you're more of a NASCAR fan than most of the people in this room. Wasn't a NASCAR driver? Didn't he have his ears
Kurt Busch
fixed? Yeah.
He had plastic surgery to have his ears.
They protruded sideways.
They did stick out pretty far.
Couldn't get his helmet on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Once he really...
Was it a helmet issue?
Well, when he took it off. Oh, my God.
A helmet issue?
He's winding you up.
He's winding me up
issue.
again.
No, but he did have his ears fixed, if you will.
Did he? With plastic surgery?
Yeah.
There was
this is when he was ultra famous.
Yes. And he had no regrets, I assume, to do that. So
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 10, 15 years, but
so
at the time, people were like, oh, man.
Well, and I guess the brides are saying, well, there's no need to fix it permanently. We're okay with it. But just for when I don't wear my hair down, for the wedding, the picture, they glue their ears.
I don't know what it is about weddings. Women love to put their hair up at a wedding.
I know.
I mean, my wife does too, even when we're just guests.
At a wedding.
Yeah, it will be in 3 pictures.
You put the
it doesn't
hair.
matter, but she wants to wear her hair up.
It looks more, I don't know.
More polished,
dressy?
more dressy.
Maybe.
That's what I thought. I don't know. My wife put her hair up for the wedding, yeah. And maybe it's better for the veil and everything. I don't know, but they do. You're right.
They'll never tell us.
Lee knows something about Kurt Busch's ears. Lee, go ahead.
Yeah, he had them fixed because Kevin Harvick called him a punk.
Kevin Harvick called him a punk. And then what was the last part you faded out on us?
3 weeks after that. Kevin Harvick called him a punk and told him he had big Dumbo ears and started picking on him, and then he had them fixed.
Called him Dumbo ears.
That's mean.
That is mean.
In the current climate, that's body shaming.
That's body shaming in a big way. Did you see the other night when the Mets played the Padres in about the 6th inning of that game? The Mets were down 4 or 5 runs. And the manager of the Mets came out or had the umpire check the pitcher of the Padres for foreign substance because his ears were shining.
Yeah.
They said his ears were too shiny. He had oil on his ears or Vaseline. And they checked him. They felt his ears. They did.
It's a surreal photograph of the umpire.
Damn.
And the pitcher's just staring off into nothing.
Yeah.
But he's pissed.
Yeah.
And the umpire's feeling his ears.
His ears because they were too shiny. And
just the way the light was shining on him? I mean,
it's just
he's
he
had
shiny,
the same ears all
he
his
had
life.
shiny ears. They did look shiny.
They did look shiny.
But a lot of people said it was Bush League and it was because they were losing. And if his ears were shiny the whole night, why didn't you check them the first inning? He checked them in the 6th or 7th inning.
Well, some people said that, and you would love this because you're a Yankee hater, but Garrett Cole, for the Yankee starting pitcher, his neck was red.
Last night?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably cold in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably in the
What's he rubbing?
50s.
Yeah, what's he rubbing? That's right, and his neck was red.
What's he rubbing?
I don't know, but
That's a different show.
They rubbed that guy's ears, and he's like, you can find anything on those ears are dry. And they were dry.
It's the same ears he's had all year. They didn't shine.
And all game.
They didn't shine him back in July.
But if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
He wasn't.
baseball.
Well, he was not. He didn't have nothing on his ears anyway. They proclaimed him clean.
They sniff him?
Yeah, snipped his ears. Said he's clean. Clean ears. James, you're talking about ears now. Brides are gluing their ears to their head. Perfectly normal. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys. P1 calling from Boone this morning.
Thank you.
No problem. So my brother, I have big ears as well, but my brother, he had big ears, and when he was in the Army, he had to get plastic surgery to get his ears sewed back because his helmet kept sticking out of his helmet, and it was causing an issue. Every time he would go high, that's the first thing they would see is his ears sticking out.
Right. That's right. So your ears stick out.
Your helmet don't fit.
That's military. You can't go through that. Remember, Bubba Gump had a lip that Lieutenant Dan said would trip wire and kill us all.
Better tuck that thing in.
Tuck Tuck your lip in. Thank you, James. Yes, you have to do that. I mean, body shaming, be darned. I guess you have to do it. That's just how it's just like when Kevin Harvick called Kurt Busch Dumbo. That's just what you go through, I suppose.